Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first ever YouTube video. I'm going to be talking about living and growing up with sickle cell. So I hope you don't enjoy it. I'm just going to get right into the video. So obviously, me, your girl Malika, had sickle cell. Well, I had sickle cell. I'm cured from it now due to the transplant that I had last year. But we'll talk about that in another video. So basically, I grew up with sickle cell, and my mom didn't even know until like I had a major stroke when I was young. So basically, when I was around 3 years old, like I would have occasions where I wouldn't be able to feel my arms, feel my legs. Like I wouldn't be able to get up from the toilet seat or something, and like we just ignored it because it came and then it would just go straight away. So it didn't really matter to us. And like one day it got too much, yeah. So we went to the GP and we basically got asked questions like, oh, do you have this in your family, this in your family? I was like, no, we don't. So we got faxed to go to King's College Hospital. So we left the GP and what's called again, like on our way home, my mum was driving, not even halfway, we was halfway to our house, and King's College called my mum's phone telling us that they need to bring me straight away, like it's an emergency. So my mum was like, oh, like obviously annoyed because it was about on our way home and it was like basically nearly there, but it was. So we went to King's College Hospital now, and they just took me away from my mum with no questions given, with no answers given. Like it just took me away from my mum and put me on a bed, and I was basically on bed rest in it. Like I couldn't get up, I wasn't allowed to, because I could have had a stroke at any moment, but obviously we didn't know what I was having was a stroke. So they found
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So the doctors that finally came and they were like, your daughter just had a stroke. And mum was like, can you rubbish? Can you, what? What are you talking about? Stroke where? Stroke who? Stroke what? So yeah. And then basically she just like was in shock, like me, like from major shock, like my child had actually had a stroke. So then obviously the first thing she did was call my dad, and my dad was like, you're joking, like all of these times she couldn't get out to the toilet, all of these times she would be shouting our names in the night saying I can't move, was actually her having a mini stroke. So yeah, boom bow. Then cool, my mum found out that way, that's how I got that. She found out that way that I had sickle cell, which caused the strokes. So if you don't know what sickle cell is when your red blood cells are shaped in a crescent moon shape, so like a tunnel, which allows blood clots to happen regularly, meaning that you have more chances of having strokes. So to prevent me from having strokes, you need to have transfusion, a blood transfusion, which is basically swapping your cells for someone else's cells. So they give you other people's cells, that normal red cells. But it's not gonna cure you forever because you still have your cells, isn't it? So after they found out that I had a stroke, I was put on transfusions for like every 3 weeks or every 4 weeks, and then boom, I had a major stroke. Like the whole left side of my body, like was like paralyzed. Like my lips was all leaning to one side. Like I could not feel anything. Like I couldn't talk. I was murmuring. I was dribbling. Like coming all from the left side, innit? And my mom was like, call the ambulance, call the ambulance. Then after that day, we basically was put on 2 weekly transfusions, and I was around 5-6 years old. So I've been put on weekly transfusions for like 10 years, 2 weekly transfusions for like 10 years now, because I got cured when I was 16 years old. So since when I was like 6 or 5 or 6 years old, let's just say 6, yeah, up to 16 years old, I've been having 2 weekly transfusions, and it gets so tiring. Like one of the symptoms from sickle cell is tiredness, you're vulnerable, you're slow to like you find it difficult to learn things. Like if a normal person was to like if a teacher was to explain something to a normal person, they'll get like one explanation, but for me it was like 3 explanations, and it'll just be annoying because I have hospital all the time and I'm flipping missing school all the time, so it'll be hard for me to catch up. I'll just be falling behind. It was just really hard for me, and yeah, so up till then, and after that they found out that I had like narrow vessels in my brain, on the right side of my brain here, and up till today you can still see the scar, but it's fading still. So yeah, I had a major operation on that, and they shaved off like half of my head, and like what's it called again, I remember just looking in the mirror after the operation and just started crying. Like I looked ugly, I looked squashed, like you know when you squash like a soft orange and it's just bend, like I looked squashed. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like I don't know. I just put a big plaster on my head and everything. Like it was just too much. But yeah. So after that, my health started progressing because obviously of the operation. It went successful, thank God. Yeah, but we still had to have our 2 weekly transfusions and all of that. And I remember when I was doing my GCSEs, like going to the hospital every Friday. I mean every 2 weekly, every fortnight. So it was just so annoying because it was so long and depressing and just overwhelming, to be honest, because I still got everything going in my revise. But yeah, like it's actually a lot to take in. I think I noticed with the most is that it's not like most people don't know what it is. Like it's not a known genetic disease. Like it's not, people don't have aware. Like it needs awareness. It needs to like be out there more because it's mostly found in black people. So it needs to be more awareness because it's actually annoying. We need more people to donate blood and stuff because trust me, it could change a person's life like tremendously. But yeah, that's it for my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I just want to say thank you for listening. If you watched it all the way to the end, like, comment, subscribe with it. Hey, like, comment, share, subscribe, everything. Do your thing. Comment down below on what you want to see me do in future videos. I got more coming for you. Look, I got challenges, got vlogs. My birthday's coming soon. I'm gonna do my birthday vlog for that. So hey. But yeah, you could tell like sickle cell did not define me, did not define who I was. Even though like I was more vulnerable and all tired all the time, I still played my favourite sport, football. I still enjoyed PE. I still did my schoolwork. I did everything a normal person would do. Like, it did not define me. It did not create me. It's just something that I had. And you can see that in my personality today. So obviously, I hope you enjoyed my video. And this is it for Malika. Bye.